While the athletes are competing for gold and the tourists are taking in the Olympic fever, there's something else going on behind the scenes on the streets of Vancouver. Human rights activists have opened up a tent city here in the downtown east side of Vancouver, hoping to bring attention to issues like poverty and homelessness. One of the other issues that's being brought up is the increase of human trafficking in the city during the Olympic Games. The Salvation Army has launched an ad campaign called Slavery Isn't Sexy, hoping to scare off sex traffickers, and they've also opened up a safe house for women called Deborah's Gate. So what have you been seeing with regards to prostitution and human trafficking in Vancouver during the Olympic Games?
Well, we don't actually see the prostitution happening, but what we're finding is that there has been the predicted increase in the number of girls on the streets, those available for prostitution, which is the alarming part for us, because what we were hoping to do is raise the awareness and therefore attack the demand side of it, so perhaps we wouldn't have an increase during the Olympics, but unfortunately there has been an increase.
Where are these women who are being trafficked from international locations? Where are they coming from?
Well, traditionally they come from Southeast Asia or the Balkan states, so places like Hungary, the Ukraine, those European countries, that's where the bulk of them have been coming, but as I said, a lot more are coming from Canada.
And so you have had women coming in from Ukraine into Deborah's Gate?
Not into Deborah's Gate specifically, but we know that they are brought to Vancouver. Vancouver's sort of seen as the portal to North America for traffic victims, and so we're getting them from all around the world.
And you opened up Deborah's Gate just in time for the Olympics?
Yeah, it was part of our strategy to be ready for the increase during the Olympics. We know that human trafficking has been in existence in Canada, in Vancouver for years, and it will be here after the Olympics. But we wanted to do something about the increase in demand during the Olympics, and so Deborah's Gate, a sanctuary, a rescue place, a place where they can begin to start a new life, perhaps, or get a sparkle back in their eyes, a sparkle of hope. It would be wonderful to see. So that's why it's here. It's here during the Olympics, but it's going to be here after the Olympics too.
And what is the main goal of Deborah's Gate?
It's to turn these young people from victims into survivors. It's a chance for them to get a new beginning, and all of the services that they perhaps will need will be available. So it goes from immediate trauma counseling to medical care, to perhaps detox or addiction treatment, refugee services if they're from somewhere else in the world, and also legal services, so that they've got access to all the services they could possibly need in one safe, secure place. So they never have to leave while they're rebuilding themselves and their future.
Have you had women coming in already into Deborah's Gate?
Yeah, it's sad that it's working. I mean that we do have victims of trafficking currently living with us, trying to get a new start. But we're awful glad we're able to do it, because if we weren't doing it, what would be happening to these young victims?
And Deborah's Gate is sort of, helping women who are already within the sex trade, who have been trafficked. Mm-hmm. What do you think can be done to prevent human trafficking?
I think it takes the whole community to respond. So it's a matter of raising the awareness and getting educated about what to look for, what you can see. It's as you walk down the street and you see a victim, and how you can offer them assistance, how you can rescue them, and it's by giving them a phone number to call. And with cooperation from the police and the government agencies, we can take these people right off the street, put them in a safe environment, and start a fresh tomorrow with them.
Репортажі про українську перспективу Олімпіади в Ванкувері спонсоровані Українською кредитовою спілкою.